Amazing Telltale series. This is part 2 because my stream cut out. I'm so sorry. It's just that I am so sorry that my stream cut out. I don't know what happened. I was just playing, the next thing you know, just gone. It's like, gone. Sit down. Cool. Audio is working. We're all good. This is gonna be, that's the quickest mic check I've ever done. Welcome, Bila. So I'm just gonna continue. We're gonna see whether or not it saved much. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be starting this all over again. Cyborg Batman. Cyclops here. Gosh,
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude.
I'm gonna have to try and make the same decisions. I can't remember what they were, though.
Allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could.
Tell me,
there are no
Alfred.
angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Maybe there always were.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never
20
come.
years.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting.
Whoa.
Not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this...
He was weak in the mind.
I want
and
you
in
to
the
know,
heart.
I had
where
my
it
suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Yeah, because
Everything
Alfred
I did,
is a good
everything
man.
I've ever done was out of love for
He's like
you.
a father figure type.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank
Stand
you.
straight.
I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too...
You gotta love Alfred, though.
big.
How dare him
There it
have
was.
the audacity to kill your father?
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
That's all that is.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
And there you go, seeing the detail and detail. Oh yeah, what was it that
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Oh no!
On second thought, perhaps I don't want to know. He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Yeah. He kind of basically just said the same thing that I already would have chosen anyway, so.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Trying to convince one of my friends to watch. Because this is good.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
They told me you had it coming? That's gotta be an assassination.
He's making a mistake.
If you watch the other video, you understand that I already do that. So brutal though.
Bruce, are you all
Sad
right?
stuff.
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Dang. Oh snap! Crackle Pop, Kellogg's Rice Krispies! That was an advertisement for plugs of cereal.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce.
Mr.
It doesn't
Mr.
make it
Dent.
any easier. The last time we
Mr.
brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Yeah, it's personal. It doesn't involve you.
Fine,
trust me.
fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What
Tomato
information?
ravioli.
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's
What?
the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Feel like I
Nice
messed
job
something up
bringing in
here.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
He's like an angel. Very dark angel.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta
Because
say.
he's dressed in black.
We'll be out here.
And he also likes to beat up people. Can't beat violence with violence. Number 2. Children of Arkham. Bum bum.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
That's Monsieur Wayne to you.
You must have some clout.
Felt
My own
alright.
wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Tell me what you know. Tell me now.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The
Yeah.
pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me,
Yeah, they were his
we're
parents.
practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a
Watch
whole
your mouth.
closet full of birthday
Watch-
presents I was never able to give you.
Convince
Watch
me.
your mouth.
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, he's his pain. Why not? You gotta show compassion. That's what it's all
40
about.
years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know
Not
the
into
whole
old
story.
tricks, Falcone.
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No,
Yeah.
you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take 'em out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the
They're waiting for you in hell!
Well, oh my god.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Holy. She looked like she had like some weird like all over her.
We are in deep shit.
Not
bought us
as
some
much
time,
as that
but not
cop
much.
that like
Word's gonna get out, sooner or later.
chained up right now.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly
Sorry,
recognized her when
reading.
she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000
Look at her
unnamed
lips.
victims. And now it is a PR disaster.
That's her
How
blood.
can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
Just the blood
So
for
we gotta get in
drugs.
front of this. Gotta spin it as
I'm
best we
blaming them
can.
bastards.
Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the
Yeah,
complex facts.
but there's-
like how and
yeah.
why.
Lieutenant,
Yes,
Mr.
Gordon.
District Attorney, Falcone's
Police
lawyers in here.
work.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Yeah. You think?
Her veins. still visible beneath her skin.
Test your blood.
Alfred, I think I
Test
found
your
the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Big.
Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy.
I'm willing to believe you based on
I
this
remember a sharp pain.
Like shit.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt
I mean,
light. Like I could
like
do whatever I wanted. No
you
guilt,
get some
no consequence.
stuff
There was a
going on in your
voice
face.
in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oh,
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
yeah.
Hey,
she
I
was
do.
drugged.
Of course I do.
Clearly.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where
Kinetic,
Falcone was being
yeah.
held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we
I
print,
can't
but
afford
you
not
need
to
to give
be.
me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Fishing.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Cars so
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
Yeah.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Let's take a look.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
What does this drone have for our news?
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head!
That was a really short message. I feel like I was a little bit robbed.
There go, you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
The Batman. Hello, Cobblepot. It's the Bat. The Bat with winner. Or debate me. There you go. Debate me. There we go. Oh no.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Yeah. I guess he's kind of right. Yeah, kill me. No, you won't. Trust me.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know! Please,
Names, mate. You can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland?
That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit,
Criminal
you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things.
Criminal.
Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Yeah. Big jerk plan.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh no! That's the wrong button. Oops.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
There you go.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Dang. That's pretty intense. Some pretty intense action going on here. I'm quite enjoying this game. If you're watching this and you're wondering whether or not you want to get this, I would suggest getting it, honestly. It's fun. It's got a good story to it. I totally did not read those messages. Can't speak.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Of course he would. Why wouldn't you? This is a pretty hopping spot.
Cops raided his house.
You lost?
Sorry.
Because I don't have time for toys. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Okay.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Nope. He's just having some good old boys fun. He's harmless.
Selina, I need to
He's
tell
like
you
a little
something
teddy bear.
important.
You just wanna
Better be an
grab his
apology.
beard.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I got a couple of his goons myself.
Now
Your
it's our
client isn't
mutual
one for
problem.
subtlety. The man who hired
So
you,
good.
his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really
Actually,
screw.
if you look back, I tried.
The Penguin.
Not on purpose, but I did try.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
Because we had that too.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Jack! You're a Jack!
The question is,
Don't
why
point out my
Gotham?
flaws.
Why
in front of
now?
me.
It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc.
Real friends talk shit behind your back.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Talk behind your back.
Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Don't wreck my bar.
Change the subject. Sure, why not? This was just getting interesting.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her.
Pace.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
I feel like the Distiller should be playing like Dark Knight. I think that's the song that I'm thinking of. Boom!
Not done yet.
So good.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Yeah. Take this.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Well, how else would he stay pretty if he didn't fight good? Check his pants.
Come on, this way.
You're sick, Bruce. Why'd you do that? He was knocked out. That's disgusting. You're disgusting, Bruce.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
No, don't do it.
Ooh.
I'm a friend of Harvey's.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
That way I
Wait.
can be completely honest.
When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
High five! The two best friends that anyone could have. The two best friends that anyone could have.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I can't tarnish Batman's reputation, because he's like doing so. You know what? I'll go as Batman. Because Batman only visits people he needs to.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
I never broke that other guy's arm with Batman, so I feel like I've got some tarnishing to do.